So I woke up. Well, actually, I was still asleep with this thought. Before I woke up this morning, my brain, it be already on 10. And I'm thinking, like, what is my purpose for today? How my brain already be thinking about this before I even open up my eyes. It's amazing. And what is a true testament of how I am and who I am and how I truly believe that I can control what goes on inside my head and why I'm not crazy is my thoughts that I have, I can turn them on, I can turn them off as far as negative thoughts. But what I can't do is stop my brain from just thinking. Like, that's just something that's natural. You know, you can quiet it down, but when your mind is like on the next level, you can't stop that. Your brain is just like, I'm ready to fire. It starts firing. It gets excited when it's thinking. Okay? So I'm thinking about the path that I'm on, and I'm like, okay, so I'm standing in front of this road. This is what my mind is thinking before I wake up. I'm standing on this road, and this road is the path of my journey. And I'm on it, and I'm like, okay, what is it going to take for me to get to whatever side of this journey that I'm trying to get to? And the first thing that I say while I'm standing in the spot that I'm in is that it's going to take confidence. If I'm not confident that I'm going to get to that other side, then there's no need to even start walking down this road, right? So now I'm like, okay, I'm going to walk down this road. And of course, as you walk down any road, you're going to see everything that's going on in other people's lives around you. And this is literally what happens. You walk down any street that's in your city, in your neighborhood. You're looking at people's houses. You're looking at people walking their dogs. You're looking at people on their phones, just going about their regular life. And you don't even know these people. And even somebody you do know, you might wave at them, but your purpose is to keep going. So while you're on your path and you see all of the distractions that's going on both sides of this road that you're on, somehow you have to figure out how you're going to keep walking, but still kind of respect everybody that's around you by greeting them or letting them know you acknowledge them, but not being distracted by them because you have somewhere you're trying to go. And not that you get selfish with yourself, because that do me movement is kind of selfish, because part of our purpose and our goal should be at some point to get to where we are actually giving. But you still got to get to the place where you need to be so that you can do that. So while you're on this road, there's going to be some turns that you have to make. So in my mind, while I'm still sleeping, I'm going down this road. And then I get to a place where there's two ways to go. One way is what, in my mind, I believe gets me to the journey that I'm trying to, or the goal. The other way is just another way. I don't know what's over there. But when you get to that place, you know, there has to be something that encourages you or impels you to go the right way. And that's where whatever it is that you're doing and whatever it is that you're passionate about, your passion is going to get you to that point and help you make the decision on which way you're supposed to go. But even when you make that choice on which way you're supposed to go, if you're not consistent the rest of the way, you'll be discouraged. You'll make up excuses and you won't get there. So by the time you make that turn, you should be confident that you're now on another road, that you will also have distractions. People will also be trying to get your attention, and you have to keep going in the direction that you're supposed to be going in. Eventually, you'll get to where you're supposed to be as long as you are being consistent with your decisions on getting to where you're supposed to be. It's so easy to quit, and it's even easier to make up excuses, because excuses are our defense mechanisms for why we are not where we're supposed to be. And if we feel like we're defending ourselves, that's all we need to give ourselves the right to say, well, we didn't quite make it. Reasons are valid. If I'm walking and I break my leg, I might not get to where I'm supposed to get to at the time or even in the condition I'm supposed to get there. But that doesn't mean I quit. The reason is valid for why I'm not there at this time, why I might not be there with the same mindset, because now I got to do things differently because I have a broken leg. But excuses, they don't work. They only work for the person that's using it. But every time you tell somebody an excuse for why you didn't do something, they're listening to you like, here's another one of your excuses. But at the end of the day, if you want to get somewhere, if you don't have confidence, passion, and consistency, you don't make progress. And yesterday when I was thinking about that, and that's another thing that goes on with your brain if you're not paying attention. What you thought about yesterday and what was on your mind heavy, you dream about it. Well, at least that's what I do. And I think most people who are being conscious of how powerful their brain is are really paying attention to how they can control their thoughts. And if you are at a place to where you can do that, yeah, you're activating some things in your brain that you know work for you. So that's my Friday nugget. I didn't know how long it was going to be, but if you understand where I'm coming from when I'm talking about your brain power, which is your own willpower, and how you are in control of what your brain is doing and how you are picking up your feet and making your own moves. If you get that, then every other outside entity that you think about or that you feel is helping or hurting you is only a benefit to what you already are doing. It starts with you on the inside. Whatever else you believe or whatever else you believe in is only a contribution to what you're already capable of. And what you will notice is that whenever you're on the downside of yourself up here, meaning you're having trouble sorting out your thoughts, you're having trouble figuring out where you're supposed to be and what you're supposed to be doing, whatever outside entities that you believe in, and I don't need to call any of the names, the positive one and the negative one, whenever you're in your head negatively, you give credit to those outside entities for where you are. For your positivity, you give credit. For what's going on negative, you give credit. But if you think about how you're controlling your thoughts and all of that, then you realize as well that those outside entities are just contributing to what it is that you're already doing to yourself. So on this Friday, January 25th, 2019, happy birthday to anybody whose birthday it is today, if I missed you. On this day, you decide where your brain goes and where your mind is going to think and take control of it.